District play returns for week number 6, and 3 important district games should add some clarity for the district title race. Dennis Weaver here for Friday Night Thunder for the District 8 AAA preview. Coffee County enjoys their bye this week, so we begin our preview in Lawrenceburg as Lincoln County visits Lawrence County. With the Falcons report, here's Donnie Honey of PMH Sports.
The 2-4 Lincoln County Falcons are on the road again Friday night for the third straight week as they visit the 4-2 Lawrence County Wildcats. Both teams are 1-1 in the district, with the Falcons defeating Columbia and losing to Franklin County, while the Wildcats defeated Coffee County and lost to Columbia. So the loser is likely out of the running for a district championship. The Falcons come into the contest still reeling from a very disappointing loss to the Franklin Rebels, while the Wildcats come in fresh off a come-from-behind victory over Spring Hill. Last year, the Falcons defeated the Wildcats on a last-second pass play, and they hope the heroics take place again Friday night. But that was at the field. This year's game is at Wildcats Field, so the home field advantage will belong to Lawrence County. Lincoln County will have to have a much better effort and performance that was given in last week's game, or it will be a long bus ride back to Fayetteville for the Falcons. Game time at 7 p.m. at Wildcat Stadium. For PMHSports.com, this is Donnie Honey reporting.
With the Wildcats report, here is Cody Rose of WDXC in Lawrenceburg.
The Lawrence County Wildcats step back into District 8 3A action tonight as they'll welcome the Lincoln County Falcons to Hendrick Stagg Stadium. Lawrence County currently riding a 4-game winning streak thanks to a come-from-behind victory on the road last Friday night to the Spring Hill Raiders. Lincoln County coming off a loss at Franklin, which was homecoming for the Rebels. Expect a good defensive effort from both teams tonight and a low-scoring affair. Kickoff at 7 o'clock, pregame show at 5:30 on the all-new Mix 98.3 WDXC. Reporting, this is the voice of the Wildcats, Cody Rose for WDXC Sports.
Franklin County visits Shelbyville. For the Rebels report, here's Al Clark of Winchester's WCDT.
2 straight losses have the Rebels reeling, but they'll need to get back on track Friday night with the Shelbyville Golden Eagles. The Rebels have a chance to improve their district record to 2-1 and stay in the hunt, but they'll have to put together an offensive and defensive show of stability in order to stay in the hunt. You'll hear all the action right here on your sports leader. I am Al Clark for the District 8 preview.
And reporting on the Eagles, here's Rusty Reed of Shelbyville's WLIJ Jax Radio.
The Shelbyville Central High School Golden Eagles got back on the winning ways this past Friday night with a big win over Giles County in their first ever televised game across the mid-state on My UP30. Despite the distractions, Golden Eagles come away with a solid performance both on the ground and through the air. This Friday night, Shelbyville gets back into district play as they play host in what's the third game of a 3-game homestand against the Rebels of Franklin County. A big game for both teams coming up this Friday night as Shelbyville looking to put another win in the district column. For the District 8 AAA preview, I'm Rusty Reed. This is Jax Radio.
And finally, Tullahoma will travel to Columbia to take on the Lions. With the Wildcats report, here's Scott Chastain of The Ticket Radio in Tullahoma.
With the TSSAA once again changing the way high school football teams are classified, this will likely be the final season of this incarnation of District 8 AAA. The history books will show 2 teams dominated during the past 6 years, Tullahoma and Columbia. 4 of the last 5 district titles have been won by one or the other. With both teams in the middle of contention this year, it might end up 5 of 6. Columbia's Mario Williams and Tullahoma's Cole Potter have been the district's most explosive players. One will lead their team to a win tonight. For Sports Radio The Ticket, I'm Scott Chastain.
And reporting on the Lions, Mike Epley of WKRM in Columbia.
The 4-2 Columbia Central Lions bounced back from a 2-game losing streak with a big road win last Friday night versus Brighton. This week's opponent, the 3-3 Tullahoma Wildcats. They have won 3 straight games. They came off a big win versus Warren County last Friday night as well. This week will be a great game for 2 reasons. First, senior night, the last home game at Lindsey Nelson Stadium for the Lions. Second, the rivalry District 8 AAA, both teams vying for a number 1 seed. And this could be the last game between these 2 powerhouses due to district reseeding. It's all or nothing for both teams. Pre-game 6:45, game time 7. 1340 WKRM, ColumbiaLionsFootball.com. I'm Mike Epley, voice of the Lions.
That does it for the District 8 Roundup for week number 6. I'm Dennis Weaver of Friday Night Thunder.